Baby, them new carnival rules ain't racist. Ghetto behavior is universal. And we is tied, honey. Good riddance.
All right, guys, this is old school. Will. I wanted to do a follow-up video, but this time I decided I was going to do it outside just to let you know about the carnival videos I've been doing. And I just wanted to follow up with that. As you know, we have had a lot of ratchet behavior with a lot of our younger adults going out, just doing whatever they want to on these cruise ships. And we want to talk about how older adults like myself are just totally disgusted with their behavior, and how Carnival and other cruise lines need to stop this behavior. You're going to see on the video several, I want to call them prestige black individuals, adults, calling them out, and rightfully so. This is not tolerated, and we want to take our cruise ships back. Can't do that without Carnival's help, though. So I'm still disgusted. So I decided to show the second half of how blacks, intelligent blacks, condone this type of behavior. And as I always say, I'm not going to talk you to death. I'm going to let you see it for yourself and hear it for yourself. And I will not be interrupting. And I just want to say, I hope every one of you stay blessed. And as I continue to say, we're going to all get through these next 3.5 years, or 4 years, or whatever it is. So try to keep your head up above water, and we're going to make it. So let's watch the videos together.
Imagine spending your hard-earned money for a vacation and you get on the cruise and it's nothing but fucking EBT members being loud. That's what happened to these women. And then they made this video like we was gonna side with them. The fuck? Like, you can interrupt my vacation with your utter bullshit. It's a problem. And I'm gonna look at you the same way these ladies looking at you. Why I don't think these ladies are racist. I think that they have class and dignity. I think these ladies are a certain type of ladies of a certain caliber where they don't want to put themselves around the EBT community. I know a lot of people like that. They just, if it's EBT members over here, I'm going the other way. It's not racism. I don't like some bullshit. Who wants to listen to fucking Boosie while I'm in fucking Milan? You know what I'm saying? It's a standard of life. EBT behavior going worldwide. And it's weird to me that the African nation, the African countries are trying to be like Americans. Like, yo, y'all had culture, right? Why don't you go back to that? Fuck out of here. Skedaddle.
Carnival Cruise Line does not like black people, and they don't want black people taking their cruises, okay? It started off with the speakers telling people that they can't bring speakers no more. Why would you not want people to be able to bring speakers and listen to their own music? Now, Carnival has banned rap music on their cruises. Now, y'all tell me, a place that does not allow rap music and rap music only, no other type of music is not allowed to be played but rap music. Y'all, please tell me, what is the demographic of people that they're trying to keep away?
It ain't that they keeping y'all away. They'll love to take your money. But y'all be doing ratchetness. People are trying to vacation. They're not trying to hear a hip hop. They didn't come to a Drake concert. They came to vacation and have a wholesome time on the ocean. The ones that you finna watch on this thing, that they didn't got banned from the Carnival Cruise. Carnival Cruise, I swear before, I don't want to say swear to God. Let me just promise you, I don't even have to look it up. I bet you Carnival Cruise, because it has been historically successful, making billions of dollars, has historically been white people going on a good, wholesome cruise with their family. And then the Negroes, that untrained, unhoused, crazy, I name my kids after nightmares type people, are getting on these cruises and getifying it to now they can't make money doing this. So they got to ban black people from. Look at what they doing. Roll the clip.
Carnival Cruise Line does not like black people, and they don't want black people taking their cruises, okay? It started off with the speakers telling people that they can't bring speakers no more. Why would you not want people to be able to bring speakers and listen to their own music? Anyway, now Carnival has banned rap music on their cruises. Now, I've been seeing little posts here and there the last couple of days that Carnival is not playing rap music in the clubs no more. But this morning, I actually saw a video of somebody in the club. There was nobody on the dance floor, and they were literally playing soca music. And the caption was like how they asked the DJ if the DJ could play some rap music in the club, and the DJ let them know that they're not allowed to play rap music anymore. So they put on soca. Now, y'all tell me, a place that does not allow rap music and rap music only, no other type of music is not allowed to be played but rap music. Y'all, please tell me, what is the demographic of people that they're trying to keep away?
No, hold on. What demographic is trying to get kicked out? It ain't that they keeping y'all away. They'll love to take your money. But y'all be doing ratchetness, listening to music, talking about sucking and doing all this other stuff.
Your party. Some people pay for this just to simply relax. I'm with all the rules. Ban all the
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get the up out of here. So I know I'm finna a lot of off with this one. I pay for my son to go to school so I won't have to deal with you garbage ass. I pay extra taxes to live in the neighborhood because I don't want to deal with you ignorant. I don't want to cut their grass. I don't want to deal with the got broke down cars in their yard. I don't want to deal with the get their trash can out the middle of the street. I pay so I can live that way.
Y'all, Dontavia's Monterio mama says she tired of y'all too. You know what's the problem when Starkeisha got a problem with Starkeisha too. She says she paid more money to get away from y'all. Moved to a better neighborhood so she wouldn't have to worry about broke down cars in the yard. People who don't want to cut their grass or pick up their trash from the street. And see, if somebody said this that black people didn't like, they will be called the C word. But the truth is, any decent black person is going to feel the same way when they see stuff is out of order. Nobody's trying to live in a broke down environment filled with people with broken mindsets. And no, it's not just black people with this behavior. But when we're talking about black people specifically, it's really up to us among ourselves to figure out our own issues.
Come on. Yes. She said what I've been thinking a long time. You know how you've been thinking that, but you can't say it. No, you can't. I've really been feeling that, but you got to watch. Can we post a whole video, Beyonce? We got to post that whole video. This girl said what I've been feeling for years.
Man, can we squash this thing called keeping it real? Like that hood mentality, like you ain't real if you ain't. Like, come on, man. Can we? I think that's part of the mindset.
People just can't control themselves. How come when you start to see travesty hit in places that it's not supposed to hit when it comes to ghettoing it out, fights, issues, problems, troubles, people having to call the police that's on the ship, security and all of that stuff, people getting uncomfortable, people trying to make other people uncomfortable, why does it in most instances always comes back to a specific demographic? If the Carnival ship was so messed up, if it was so broken, if it was so toe up, then why was you always there in the first place? I'm going to tell you why. Because they lowered the price, they made it cheaper, and they made it available for Klarna and Afterpay. And so with Carnival, I believe, in theory, haven't read anything, haven't talked to anybody, not even interested in reaching out because it's really not that deep of a conversation. In theory, what I would think is that Carnival is trying to weed out the ghetto elements. She's saying, oh, well, I'm going to take my money somewhere else. So you think that they're going to allow for you to be able to, do ghetto shit on other platforms just because you don't want to go to Carnival? It's a reason, and I don't even think that this is a warranted stereotype. They call Carnival the spirit of the seas. But you got all of these little hood rats and these little chicks over here running around talking about what they gonna do on Carnival and all of this stuff. And nah, you'll be back. You'll be back because y'all like cruising. You like cruising at a certain price point. and it makes it easier. And I don't think that y'all willing to pay the extra monies to go and ghettoify other platforms and make it seem like y'all don't want to do it the way that they do it anyway. I went in the airport yesterday because I was flying back from DC because we had to meet up. And I promise you, 3 out of every 4 black women that was in the airport that had on their bonnets, they had a septum ring, the nose septum ring, and they had on flip-flops. Crazy how stereotypes work. Here's another woman that's speaking about it. Check it out. And then look at it. Look at them. Same kid every single time. Same kid. No matter when, who, what, when, where, why, and how. Look, literally. Tags. And he probably got on the sandals.
So is it just me, or is Carnival Cruise sending a clear message that they don't want a certain type of people?
Before we get into this video, let me ask y'all a question. Why is it that all different brands, it's a certain stores, certain cruises, certain places, locations, Miami, it's
Black people, us as a people, we don't want white people talking about us, but we do things to make shit that they saying about us true, even though it's not true for the entire community. That's how they look at it. You know, and I'm not gonna let them get away either, cause they have functions where they act like niggas too, but it's just not magnified like it is on us and televised.
Black fatigue, or ghetto fatigue, is a real thing, and no one's staying silent about it any longer. No nationality wants to be involved or bothered by this loud, obnoxious group of people. No one, not even hard-working black Americans. I mean, I'm telling no lies here. Everywhere that group of people go, chaos follows. And no matter where you go, they're there. You can't go on a cruise ship because they done ghettoed it out. Have you seen the Carnival cruise ships? It looks like a fucking barbecue. And if you haven't noticed, it's always the same group of people. You know, loud, bonnets, pajamas, big ass eyelashes that flutter. You know, the EBT crowd. I mean, it's gotten so bad that you won't catch me at a Juicy Crab or a Cheesecake Factory, or even a McDonald's for that matter, because they turn those places into shooting galleries whenever someone that looks like them look at them wrong. They have mastered the victim card. Everyone's against them. There's oppression everywhere, and it's always the white man's fault, never their own. But let one of them tell it. They would have you believe that the police is the most dangerous thing within their communities. Wrong. You're the most dangerous thing in your community, which is why the police are there in the first place, to stop you from committing genocide against your own people. Look, no one's gonna stay silent to this toxic behavior, and you can call me all the Uncle Toms that you want, but the fact that you're calling me that shows me that I'm saying something with facts. And you wonder why most good black people move out of those communities as soon as they reach success. It's because they want more for themselves. And that crab in a barrel mindset is not conducive to prosperity. There is absolutely no accountability in that community. Most of that segment hate accountability. They hate truth. They hate to look at themselves in the mirror because they would have to face the fact that they're causing their own oppression. You also have the Democrat Party to thank for spoon-feeding that behavior, making you a permanent underclass, and you still vote blue, no matter who. But America is tired, and people have grown numb to your constant cry of racism. Everyone's a racist who doesn't agree with you. But meanwhile, you can be bigots to everybody else. But yes, I say it again, black fatigue or ghetto fatigue is real. And it's time that we say something about it. And please, don't waste your time. If it don't apply,
discrimination. The rules apply to everyone. The difference is the behavior that keeps forcing these policy changes is coming from the black community on these ships, and instead of holding accountability for that, we defend it. That's the real embarrassment. This is what happens when we don't take care of good things. We take something that used to mean luxury and escape and let dysfunction drag it through the mud. And honestly, I'm starting to think that these aren't just random incidents. I'm starting to think that this looks like a pattern, because the same energy you see on Carnival cruise ships, you see on Spirit Airlines, you see at Walmart, it's the same behavior, because Target would never, okay? United Airlines, Southwest would never. This is what happens when you invite budgeted travelers, because that is going to, unfortunately, include black people. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. But moving along. So if you guys...
Just ghetto shit. I don't like how this has turned into a black issue, because the truth is, being ignorant and ratchet and classless and ghetto, it has no color. That's the truth. Black people, we've always known how to conduct ourselves, right? And there's levels to it. You got black people that work hard, that have class, that has a beautiful family, you know what I'm saying? Know how to conduct themselves, know how to have a good time. And everybody's being lumped into one fucking category. I went on a Carnival cruise back in 2016, and it wasn't shit like what I'm seeing now. I feel like the caliber of people are going down because it's monkey see, monkey do, first of all, with this social media shit.
People that ain't never left their city talking about they ain't going on a Carnival cruise. Baby, you weren't going nowhere.
This gonna make some black people mad. This gonna make some black folks mad. People of color gonna be mad at me. But y'all know, I shoot from the hip. I'm not gonna pull no punches. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. As you see, I have my Carnival t-shirt on. I'm a frequent Carnival cruiser. I cruise 2 or 3 times a year. Try to do more if I possibly could. When I go on Carnival cruises, I have a blast. I enjoy the food, I enjoy the music, I enjoy the clubs, I enjoy all the amenities, the pools. But I've been noticing recently all the ghetto low budgetness that's been going on Carnival. The fights, the smoking, the drinking, the belligerence, getting left at the ports, the crowds being disrespectful to the staff, going off. And the majority of it, 85% of it is coming from my people, us, the ninjas, the African Americans, colored people, the black folks. And now, as you don't know, carnivals have implemented a lot of rules to curtail all the ignorant foolishness that's going on. Like no more rap music, no more no more big fans, no more Bluetooth speakers. Making sure if you're 21 and younger, you have to go with someone that's 25 and older. Which again, if you get into a fight and leaving your butt at the port, that you got in the fight and kicking you off the boat, like all this stuff. And black people are upset and angry. Oh my God, I'm so mad. Carnival is so racist. Carnival is racist. I go on and have a great time all the time. I'm on another cruise in a couple months. I go on and have a great time. They never treated me racist. But you ignorant, low budget, broke down, disrespectful, uncouth, no class black people, that's who this is aimed toward. You ghetto ninjas or ghetto niggas, that's who this is aimed toward. You guys are getting on here, sneaking your liquor in water bottles, sneaking weed on there, gotta be caught by the dogs, getting drunk in the clubs, having fights at the pizza parlor, cussing the staff out, being loud in your little teeny room, blasting noise, stumbling down the hallway, just totally out of order. And now Carnival is cracking down because Carnival don't want to be known as the ghetto black crew. I've been watching videos and videos of black people looking and acting stupid. It's the ghetto low budget ones that sold their food stamps to pay for a ticket. Yeah, sold their food stamps to pay for a ticket because you couldn't afford to be on there. Anyway, you selling your shoes, selling your clothes, doing blood drives and fish sales. So you get on the cruise ship and you're getting on there and acting what you look and were raised like. Raised with no class, no morals, no attitude, no training at all. And now you're mad at Carnival because they're tired of the foolishness. I'd be tired of the foolishness too. Period. So no, Carnival is not racist. Carnival is being smart with their money and cleaning up, because all that mess you guys do will not happen on Royal Caribbean. It won't happen on MSC.
It won't happen on Norwegian at all. A, you can't afford them. Let's be clear. You can't afford them. Most of y'all on Carnival cruises can never afford a Norwegian cruise or MSC cruise or Royal Caribbean cruise because they're much more expensive and they're much more exclusive. Carnival is the party cruise. Carnival lowered their prices so everyone can get on there, and now they don't want everybody on there, and I ain't mad on them because I don't want everybody on either. I don't even like black people in large crowds. I tell my friends all the time, I do not like us in large crowds because 90% of the time, we don't know how to act, talk, clean up, put away, be respectful, be kind. We don't. We get drunk, we get high, we get stupid, we get belligerent. Look at the Waffle House. Look at these restaurants. Look at Walmart. Y'all are just acting like stupid, ignorant monsters all the time. So I'm siding with Carnival. Ban rap music. Don't bother me none. I can listen to R&B all day long. Ban the fans. If there's no boots on the ground, sorry, you don't know how to act with y'all boots on the ground. Get your tails off the ground. Get your boots off the ground. If you know how to keep your Bluetooth speaker to a reasonable hour, ban them. Because those of us that pay, who can afford to pay, and like a nice cruise, don't want to deal with the ghetto, low budget, county recipient, 18 kids, 7 baby daddies, 2 short shorts, breasts hanging out, nappy weaves, slide slick hair, gold teeth, wearing 70 earrings in your ears, trying to shoot dice on the Lido deck, smelling like weed, pouring liquor in the pool, ghetto arriving loud at night, eating all the food, throwing up everywhere, ghetto sales. Nobody wants to deal with it, and I definitely do not, and I cruise a lot. So go ahead, Carnival, you get my vote. You get my full vote. If they don't know how to act, raise their prices and keep their petunias from getting on the boat. And when they get on the boat, kick their tails off the boat. That is me as an African American male for Carnival. They're not being racist, y'all being ghetto. That should be their slogan. We're not being racist, y'all being ghetto. I'm doing a Carnival jingle. They're not being racist,